안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘도 잘 지냈어? Right. Today, we will be learning another grammar, and that is 지요. But before that, let's have a review. Last time, we discussed about ayo oyo, and we've learned that in ayo and oyo, the statement or the question has the same form. So for example, you want to say, I'm going to school now. 한국어로 어떻게 말해요? 아나? 오, 맞아. You can say, 저는 지금 학교에 가요. And what if you're going to ask that someone, are you going to school? 어떻게 말해요? 맞아. 지금 학교에 가요? Right. Now, the question form 가요 has also another variation, and that will be our lesson today. But before that, I want you to look at the picture. Hey, now, 날씨가 어때요? Alex? 오, 맞아요. 날씨가 좋아요. Right? But what if I'm going to ask you, 날씨가 좋지요? Okay? So in the statement, 날씨가 좋아요, it means the weather is nice. But the question, 날씨가 좋지요, it means the weather is nice, isn't it? So we know that the weather is nice, but the speaker just want to confirm his idea whether it is correct or wrong. Now let's go to another picture. How will you say that there is no homework? Yes, Sheila? 오, 맞아. 오늘 숙제가 없어요. But what if I'm going to ask? 잠깐만요. no. Okay. 숙제. 숙제가 없지요? Right. Here, in 숙제가 없지요, you know that there is no assignment, but you just want to check or to make it sure whether there is really no assignment. So the 숙제가 없지요 means there is no assignment, right? And let's proceed to the next picture. How will you say that the pizza is delicious? 어떻게 말해요? Yes, Anna? 오, 맞아. 피자가 맛있어요. But what if I would ask you, 피자가 맛있지요? Okay. So here, I assume that the pizza is really delicious, but I just want to seek confirmation from others. That is why I ask, 피자가 맛있지요? The pizza is delicious, isn't it? Right? 그래서 오늘은 우리 같이 지요 공부해요. Right? So the 동사, 영명사, 그리고 the noun, right? They can be used with geo. Remember that geo is a sentence ending. And what are the functions of geo? First, it is used to request confirmation or agreement about what the speaker believes to be true. Okay? So that means that you have the knowledge already, but you just want to confirm, right? You just want to seek an agreement from other people. Next, it is always used in a question form. So at the sentence ending, there will be a question mark. And of course, this is translated in English as, is that right? Or isn't it? Now, by the way, class, jo, right, in spoken language, jo can be used instead of jio. So if you could hear Korean people use jo, that means it is contracted form of jio. Now let's proceed to the form. Okay. All right. So in verb and adjective, 받침이 있어요, 없어요, 지요, 사용해요. So for example, in gada, right, or in mokda, the first thing that you need to do is to really know where is the verb stem, right? To really identify the verb stem. So after you identify the verb stem, for example, in gada, ga, then you attach gio, right? So it becomes gagio, or in mokta, all right, here, 받침이 없어요. Okay? So that is why you use, 아니야, 받침이 있어요. So that is why you still attach 목지요, okay? Or you still attach 지요. So here the example, 가지요, so that means, are you going right? Or 목지요, that means, are you eating right? Okay? And for the noun, if there is a 받침, then we attach 이지요. So for example, 학생, 학생이지요? You are a student, right? Or 받침이 없어요, 지요, 사용해요. So for example, 사과, 사과지요? This is an apple, isn't it? Okay. Now let's proceed to the conjugation. Okay, so there are 3 conjugations in verb 동사 and 영명사. So 과거는 어찌요 사용해요. 영재는 지요 사용해요. 메리는 올꽃지요 사용해요. Right. Next again, the first thing that we need to do is to determine the verb stem. So after we determine the verb stem, it would be easier for us to attach the geo. But if it's in the past form, we attach, right? The same thing in ayo oyo. So for example, ga soyo. Instead of ga soyo, we say gatchiyo. Or if there is a bachim, we would say mogotchiyo. Or for jutta, we say juatchiyo. And for chukta, oh, this is an irregular form. So the past tense of chukta is chuwosoyo, right? But for jiyo, we say chuwotjiyo. Okay, so in this example, you might be asking, oh, last year you went to Korea. 작년에 한국에 갔지요? Right? Or yesterday you ate with your boyfriend, right? So you might be saying, 어제 남자친구가 먹었지요? Okay, so these are the examples in the past tense. Now, in the present tense, so as what I've discussed a while ago, this is easy because whether there is no bachim or there is a bachim, you will just need to attach the jiyo. So for example, gada, gajiyo. Are you going right? Gajiyo. Or for 춥다, 춥지요? Isn't it cold? Okay. 춥지요? Right. Now, for the future tense, we just need to attach again jiyo. So, for example, in ayo oyo form, the future tense for gada is galko yeyo. So, instead of using the yeyo, we will be attaching jiyo. So, for example, galko jiyo. Are you going right? 먹을거 지요? Are you going to eat right? Right? And of course, 좋다, 좋을 거 지요? For 춥다, 좋을 거 지요? Okay. Now let's proceed to the noun form. Noun form in the past form, you will be attaching iot or yutchiyo. So same, if there is bachim, then we attach utchiyo. So for example, 학생의 itchiyo or 학생의 utchiyo. Are you a student, right? Or 사과였지요. But for the present tense, all we need is to attach 지요, okay, or 이지요. So for example, 학생이지요, 사과지요, or 여러분, 괜찮아요? Right. Now, let's proceed to the next one. We also learn that there are irregular verbs. Okay, so for example, tutta, all right? So for tutta, for the present tense, all you need to do is to attach geo. So just like in other verbs and adjectives, we just need to attach it right away. Tutchiyo, are you listening, right? But for the past tense, okay, so if the verb is irregular, right, or if the noun or if the adjective is irregular, then if it meets a vowel, it becomes l. So that is why it says, or it became 들었지요. And of course, for the future tense, still, we, if it meets a vowel, then it changes. So it becomes 들을 거지요. Okay, next, mulda, meaning far. Okay, so for example, you have a classmate and she has been late in coming to school. So you might be asking, 집이 멀지요? Right? Your house is far, right? Okay, or in the past tense, we say 멀었지요, or in the present, in the future tense, we say 멀을 거지요, right? So those are examples of irregular verb and adjective. Right. Now next, oh, by the way, class, jiyo is not only used to seek for agreement or confirmation, but when they are used together with 누구, 뭐, 어디, 언제, 어떻게, 왜, that means they are seeking for information. So when you say 누구, it refers to who, right? 뭐, what, 어디, where, 언제, when, 어떻게, how, and where, why. Okay, so I have here some examples. Let's have number one. 저 사람이 누구지요? Okay, so you see, in that example, it does not seek for confirmation, but it asks for a person. Okay, for number two, Michael 씨 생일 파티가 언제지요? So still, it asks when is Michael's birthday. For number three, 연구실에 어디지요? So it asks where is the lab. For number four, 공항에 어떻게 가지요? It asks how to go to the airport. And for number five, 오늘 숙제가 뭐지요? It asks what is the homework for today. So if again they are combined with these question words, then they will be asking for information, right? So that means 여러분, we will be using the GU also if we want to seek for information, right? So I hope everything is clear now. Okay, so I have here some practices, right? So for example, 비가 오지요? 네, 비가 와요. So when you ask this, okay, the usual response should be in the ayo or oyo form or sumnida or nida form, okay? So it will not be, or you should not use the GU also in answering the question, okay? And then another example or another practice, 그림을 잘 그리지요? 네, 그림을 잘 그려요. Okay, another one. 한국 음식에 맵지요? 네, 한국 음식에 매워요. So what is the English translation of this? Oh, 맞아, right? So Korean foods are spicy, right? Yes, Korean food are spicy, right? Another one. 기타로 칠 수 있지요? English translation? Yes, right? So can you or you can play guitar, right? 네, 기타를 칠 수 있어요. Okay, right. And more examples. Okay, now this time, I want you to fill in the blank. So this will be the response here, all right? Will be your clue as to how to formulate your question here, right? Can you try, Anna? 오, 맞아. Okay? So, 강아지가 귀엽지요? 네, 강아지가 귀엽고요. Your cat is cute, isn't it? Oh, that's correct, right? Another one. Sheila? 오, 맞아. 대학생이지요? Are you a college student? 네, 저는 대학생이에요. Right? And last one. Alex? 오, 맞아. 어제 노래방에 갔지요? 네, 어제 친구들과 노래방에 갔어요. Right? So, you went to the karaoke yesterday, right? Yes, I went to the karaoke with my friends yesterday. Okay, very good, Yurubun. Right. This time, 우리 같이 읽어하세요. Okay. 제가 A는, 여러분 B는. Okay. 삐뚜 씨, 요즘 한국어를 배웠지요? 네, 매일 한국어를 공부하고 있어요. 한국어가 어렵지요? 네, 어려워요. 그런데 재미있어요. Right? So, what do you think is the translation of this paragraph? Yes, Sheila? Oh, correct. Right? So, these days, you are studying Korean, right? Yes, every day I am studying Korean. Korean is difficult, right? Yes, it is difficult, but it is fun, right? This time, I will I will send you into breakout room, and I want you to do the following dialogues. I prepared 4 dialogues, and with your partner, I want you to answer, right? Answer using GU on the blank. And of course, I also want you to practice reading this and give me the translation later on. Right. So again, 오늘은 GU 공부를 했어요. Do not forget that GU can be used in verb, adjective, and noun. And of course, the functions, right, is to confirm or to seek for agreement. They're always in question form, and they can be translated in English as, is that right or isn't it? So how will you say this? Sheila? 네, 맞아요. 오늘 숙제가 없지요? What about this one, Alex? 오, 맞아요. 피자가 맛있지요? Right? That's all for today, class. 내일 만나요.